Well, Beasley's returned to the floor for the Heat. And the extra period begins. To James. Tied up, has to make that pass. Bosh fires away. And Chris Bosh with a two-pointer.
Hey, kids at home, you need to study this man's body control and poise as he finished that shot in the paint.
Williams against Chalmers. Gets it down low. With no room to shoot. James the rebound.
Hey, you're in a close game. You better guard like your life depended on it. And they did right there, contesting that shot.
He's blocked. Wade has the double team converge. To James. Won't go from three-point range. Pierce. For the layup. Bosh the rebound.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look. Just couldn't knock it in.
To Williams. And they come up with a turnover. To James. Bosh. Here's the lob. Out of bounds. Ref says it'll be Nets ball. Johnson against Wade. Shut down. Forced to make the pass from downtown. Again they miss. And still no field goals in the overtime. To the rim. And they miss another one. Haven't been able to score now in over 3 minutes. And it's out of bounds. Ball last off the backboard.
Let's face it, patience is not at a high premium in the NBA. Fans with management, so it's pretty much you better produce now or you're in trouble. Erik Spoelstra was the guy. When LeBron James first came over, there was talk that whole first season, this guy's not going to be able to handle this team. They should replace him. They should fire him. And now look, now he's won 2 championships, 3 straight finals, and without question, he's shown he's one of the premier coaches in all of basketball.
Yeah, and listen, the coaches already knew how good he was in this league. And I think the players that he coached knew how good he was. But this is the difference between organizations. When they didn't get the result they wanted against Dallas in the playoffs, lesser organizations would have come out and with sources close to the organization saying they were disappointed in their coach or outright blaming him by firing him. This is why Miami, led by Mickey Arison and Pat Riley, are so good. They stay the course. They weren't firing Erik Spoelstra. If he had lost him next year, they weren't firing Erik Spoelstra. They knew what they had. They knew how good he was. They weren't going to be dictated to by the media and by a fan base. They knew what he had.
It's stolen. What a play from LeBron James. To the basket. He says no, but the ref says foul. Called against Garnett. And he'll head to the line for the second time tonight.
Man, I thought that was going to be an and one. Good strength, just whipped out.
First free throw, good. Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Johnson. A good look for 2. No doubt about it. He hit him. It's called against Blash. That's his 3rd personal. And it's back to the free throw line for 2 more free throws. Oops, missed the first one. And Dwayne Wade with 16 points. Tied up and has to pass. Puts it in. 4-point game.
The corner three, it's a short shot, and he knocked it home.
Oh, what a steal from Darren Williams. Johnson. Garnett. Gets it off. Puts it in. 2-point game. James for 2. It's good. 4-point game. Timeout. They need a full timeout right here.
The strategy is simple right now. You come out of the timeout, you execute, you get a score. And then you have to trust your defense. No unnecessary fouls. Just get another stop. And then go out in transition. Get out on the break.
Forced to make the pass. Johnson draws the double. Gets inside. Right there, and it won't fall. Ref calls the foul. No choice there. They had to stop the clock.
With about a half a minute to go, and you're up 4. If you make both of these free throws, it totally alters your defensive strategy. You can just protect the 3-point line because really the 2-point shot won't hurt you.
Tied up, has to make that pass. To Johnson. Puts it up for 3. And there's the foul. They had to stop that clock. First free throw, perfect. Nice job at the line. They're now up 6, and a timeout is called. Personnel change going on right now. To Williams. Lets it go. This one is over. Active defense tonight, forcing turnovers. That's the difference tonight as they defeat the Brooklyn Nets by a score of 76-70. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for joining us and good night from Brooklyn.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up.
The Miami Heat.
The Heat were in a race against themselves for the most points. It's hard not to be impressed. when a team is capable of working together to do something great. I don't think there was anything that could have been done to slow them down. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Miami Heat. Erik Spoelstra wanted to see improvement during the second half deficit. ESPN Wired lets us listen to his words.
You guys are going to need each other. Trust each other down there, okay? Because everybody's got a job to do.
The Brooklyn Nets.
It wasn't surprising to see this team on the losing end of this matchup. They weren't very good with their execution, and they suffered for it. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Blocks.
How could I talk about anything but the blocks? There were so many of them, and not just from one side. Both teams were in on the action, swatting away shots. Here's a look at the game stats.
Player of the game.
LeBron James put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in a zone, he just took it to another level. So, what kind of shooting was it? Have a look.
Who was cold?
Paul Pierce didn't move the net much at all in what turned out to be a frustrating game. As the game wore on, his shot attempts became questionable. He might have a tough time explaining his shot selection to the reporters. Let's check out his stats. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining.